Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, July 31st to Monday, August 7th. Now, for you, Taurus, is here in your 4th house of home and family, okay, where the sun is, and it's opposing the moon in your 10th house of career, all right? And I think what's been going on is you've been thinking a lot lately, or focusing a lot on your career, where your life is going, okay? Your social standing, increasing your social standing in the world in some way. And I think this lunar eclipse is saying, okay, time to stop thinking about your career, time to stop thinking about where your life is going, about your future, about things like that, and just focus more on home and family, on the stability of your life, on your foundations in some way, okay? And not to think so aggressively about where your life is going, and to just focus on your foundations, on your core of your being, and getting right with yourself and bringing more stability into your life so that you can do that. Okay, so I think that is what is going on there for you, and maybe a little hard for you, okay, because it's going to square your sun. So you may have to do a little bit more of a conscious effort to be okay with some of the stuff that's going on in your career and with home, and to move forward on that. You may also have to figure out yourself too, and what it is that you want, and what it is that you need before it is that you can begin to go in this direction that you need to go in. But once you make these choices, once you make these decisions, once you realize that home and family and the core of your being needs your attention right now, I think a lot of doors are going to open up for you, a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things coming, okay? That's because this lunar eclipse isn't a positive aspect to Jupiter, bringing in good opportunities for expansion, for new things, different things in some way. That for you is going to have a lot to do with your job and your daily routines. So I think this focus for you on home and family is really going to help you to build more stability in your life, at home, at the core of your being, to do more things that are really core to you, to maybe spend more of your day in some way tending to home and family matters, doing something that you just feel like is really going to help you build more of the foundation that you need in life before you kind of move forward and move up in the world. And I think you're going to have an opportunity to really do that. And have your job work better with home, or to have better daily routines moving forward. On top of that, we do have Mercury here in your 5th house of happiness, which is a good thing, making a sextile over here to Venus in your 3rd house of communication, talk, of people around town. So I think you're also going to have an opportunity to begin to communicate more with people about what you love, about what makes you happy in some way, to open some doors there. Could also be some kind of communication with a romantic interest, or some kind of new hobby that you're able to work on and do more of going on there. Also kids, talking about kids as well. Just some communication that's coming in about what you enjoy, what you want, what you love, how you can do more of that as well in your life. Okay, so I think that's going to be a very good thing for you. You may have to be a little bit patient when it comes to communicating about home though, and where how stable your life is and where things are going. I think you want to talk about what makes you happy, you know, and move that, but it's going to take some time for you to really work this thing that you're talking about into your home life, or into something very core to your being. Not that you can't do it, just that it's going to take a little bit more time to get there, and you're going to have to be patient. Okay, on top of that, speaking of patience, you're also going to have to be patient still with something else that I've been talking about, and I've mentioned this in my horoscopes before, but which is still happening. And you're going to have to be patient as well with your goals and where you see your life going, okay, and your future, and getting right with yourself in some way, because we still have Neptune and Uranus making the semi-square together. And I think you're maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable about where your life is going, some direction it's going in, about your future, worried your future's not going to work out, trying to overcome some fears or some pains from the past to step into new chapters when it comes to where your future is going as well, that I think you're going to have to be patient with, maybe a little bit hard for you to move past as well and figure out. But I think you do have more motivation to do it this week and to move forward, because we do have Uranus in your 12th house going retrograde, and I think that's going to make it as to where you really want to push forward and figure out some of these internal roadblocks. What's going on with you on the inside? Why are you so uncomfortable about your future and about where your life is going? And I think this week you're going to want to figure that out more, overcome some of these things and these roadblocks and these hurts holding you back, so that you can really move forward on your future towards some goals and figure out what's going on there. So I think that's going to happen. On top of that, we do have Pluto in your ninth house of something new going on, making a square to Jupiter. So I think you've been making a lot of changes in your life direction and where your life is going, trying to expand it in some way, do something new, different, exciting, travel, study, something along those lines. That's been happening for quite some time, and I think you're trying to figure out, how do you take this new thing, integrate it into your daily routines, integrate it into your job, okay, so that you can build more stability into your life, you know, can have a better home life, a thing that you want to, while all of this is going on. So I also think that that is a major point of focus there as well. Okay, so that's what we've got going on for you. Now your card for the week is the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, this one actually isn't too bad reversed. When it's upright, it indicates maybe you're worried about something, something's keeping you up at night. I actually still think you're worried about something, you can't quite fall asleep, that kind of thing. But when you're reversed, it indicates you got nothing to worry about. Like, I don't know what you're worrying about here, because your life is fine. It's going in the right direction. You worrying is actually creating more problems than it would otherwise. And for you to just get over some of this stuff, especially with Uranus in your 12th house, I think you need to realize a lot of stuff is in your head. Okay, you're fine, and you need to get over some of that so that you can move forward and step into this really good life that you have, and stop worrying so much and fighting what needs to happen in life. Okay, so that's all I got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.